What I would like to add to Miss Claudie Wells' collection.
Video is not intended for children under the age of 13 years old. The comment section has been turned off. It's because YouTube did it, not me. I am an adult, not a child.
Hello and welcome back. It is Margaret saying Happy Black History Month to everybody watching. I am Hispanic, but I would like to talk about Miss Claudie Wells in honor of this yearly holiday. I consider it at least. She is our resident 1920s historical Harlem Renaissance girly, and she needs more in her collection. She has a great collection, and I think I know exactly what they should add based off of the old Pleasant Company formula. I started gathering images and some other research regarding 1920s school and Christmas looks, and this is a hypothetical thought experiment where if it was real, Claudie's advisory board would be approving these items and working with AG directly if anything needed to be changed, match the narrative or story, or even just be more accurate. That would be a thing that would happen past this point. But this is like a pitch or mood board. Okay, now that we laid that out, I would start off with a school collection. Each doll has a school collection that has at least a few basic items. A desk, an outfit/uniform, a bag with accessories, and a lunchbox or lunch bag or lunch set of some kind food. Claudie has none of these things, which is wild to me. I'd start with a desk. Likely a desk would be a larger item, and I should hope would be made with some metal and wood, but I'm not so sure with modern AG. I think that this one in particular is a great desk to model off of because it has more natural vibes, and I think people might appreciate that. It's really cute. I also did some research into 1920s girls' fashion regarding schools, mainly uniforms. I found a few distinct styles that would work pretty well. I think pretty much all three of the examples I picked would work fine for Claudie to wear. I could see her wearing them, but my favorite one is the one from the group shot because that one has a bunch of students, and I feel like it has a level of realisticness to her financial level, her income, as you might say. This one really and there's another one that really reminds me of Samantha outfit, so I would probably not opt for it if I had the chance, but everyone's different. Lastly, here's clip art of school outfits. These are patterns that people themselves could sew and make for their young, and I think these are gorgeous. I think it'd be really cool if she had that, but she doesn't really have a seamstress or tailor in her family, so I don't think it would work so well narratively, but these are options I think would be really cute, like how Addie has a seamstress mother. Anyway, for a school bag, Claudie has her meat accessory bag, which seems to be modeled after this specific school bag I found on the secondhand market an image of. And I think that means that AG could just release school accessories that fit within this bag. I think it would be very much within the realism for Claudie's story to not have a separate bag for school. Her family may or may not be able to justify the expense on when they have something that works already. And I think that most people might prefer a separate bag as an option as far as just collecting goes, so you don't have to have loose accessories, which I understand. So here's one example of a bag that does have some resemblance to Molly's bag, but is really cool. It also shows some of the items that were within this school bag, which I'll get into at the end. But I would probably have this in a navy or black, or just like a darker color, maybe navy blue. I don't know why, I just think that'd be more appropriate school bag color, and it wouldn't be too close to the already black bags he has. I think that the items that go within it would be pretty cool, just like old Crayola crayons and some other things that are common, like books from the time. For lunchboxes, most families of this era supposedly had to pack their own pre-made lunches for their children. There were schools providing lunches. I'm not sure if schools like Claudie's, because it's a segregated school, would have available school lunches to them, like that are just the food. Her dad's a career baker. She probably has great lunches. Most lunches at the time were detailed as having like a meat, a grain, and a vegetable that's been fortified with like a cream of mushroom like situation, so it would be more substantial for the child.
Editing Margaret, I forgot to mention the lunchboxes, but lunchboxes are definitely something she would have used. I have about 4 examples, and of those examples, I prefer the screen one if they were to replicate one of these specifically. But all of these would be really cute options for her collection that I found that would really jive with the color scheme and stuff AG set up, so I'd really strongly suggest like something like these designs, shape, or color in some capacity. These are actual lunchboxes from the era after all.
That rounds out the school collection. Now for her Christmas story. Most dolls have a Christmas story in the Puzzle Company era, and they consist of roughly 4 sets of items. A Christmas dress/outfit, a fancy coat, Christmas presents/accessories. Claudie has a coat and accessories already. I own them. They are gorgeous, which leaves a dress and a doll. I believe that she would have a dress that would match the colors and aesthetic of her coat in general. I think would have similar embellishments and add-ons to it. And here is a Etsy dress that's a good idea of kind of what I conceptualize because I can't draw it. I just can't draw human clothes. And I think this something like this, but with some embellishments, coat style would be great. Here's also an example of clip art patterns with alternate styles. These might not jive well narratively because no one in her family is seamstress, but I think these would just be gorgeous, some of these dresses, if these were made. I think it would be amazing. This one's so cute, it catches my eye, and I don't know why, I just love it. And lastly, a doll. Every doll needs a doll. A doll's doll is a huge thing. Just as Addie has Ida Bean, Claudie should have a doll that kind of looks like her. It's a cloth doll. It's difficult for me to conceptualize this because none of the cloth dolls I've seen look like Claudie. Most of them don't have what represents like curly hair. So I'm not sure how they tackle this, but if someone who knows more about cloth dolls and history, and especially black cloth dolls, feels like chiming in on how you think a proper, respectful, basically cloth doll variant of Claudie would be, please do so, because I think a doll deserves her doll, regardless. Now, these are not official, these are not leaks. AG is not likely to make these items, but if they did, I would buy them. I hope you liked the video. Consider like, commenting, subscribing if you enjoyed. I really think that you will enjoy the content I have coming. Bye!